Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is the Basic Builder back in, well, not back in. We are in Pax Day. I've got my good friend Claire here. Say hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
So, guys, for the past about 7 days, me and Claire have been gifted access to the alpha of Pax Day, and have built a small little homestead here.
Very
In
small.
this massive world. Um, and so, if you don't know what PAX Day is, it is going to be a survival MMO in the medieval era. Um, so, we've had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah.
And the so we're just basically going to walk through the builds that we've done and kind of just ramble on about our experience in PAX Day. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and head on down into. Where do you want to start, Claire?
Should we start with the main house? Because that's what we built first.
Yeah, we'll start
That
with the
just
main
seems
house.
logical. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and head on down. So to discuss the building about this, first off, the details that we were able to accomplish in building this structure is just outstanding. There's a lot of different things that we can do as far as like examining like barrels and stuff like that, which is really nice. Um, there is the planter boxes,
That,
which is
yeah,
really
that
good.
planter box, the detail, on that's crazy.
Yeah, so you can see some carvings on that. So yeah, very cool. Just a lot of these details. The barrels are used as storage as well, which is really nice. So yeah, so we're going to do this at nighttime so we can kind of get some of the ambient lighting that you can see from like the braziers and all that, and seeing how it reflects against the stone and the walls. And so, Claire, you want to go ahead and go in?
Welcome into our home.
Oh, I got to open the door as well. All right, so here we are on the first level of the floor. So we right now it's not too terribly busy. We have a couple fireplaces just to kind of give off some lighting when we initially started building this. So this is all custom built. Does not require any kind of ventilation, which is really nice for your Valheim players, such as myself.
Yeah, we don't have to vent the smoke out the top. None
It's
of that.
very nice, isn't it?
It's so good.
So we got some decorated chests you can see here. We can kind of examine those, and which is really also nice, especially at nighttime. It kind of puts like a flashlight on it, so I can show you some of those details, and it not be too dark. So really cool. All the storage chests are the same amount of slots, so nothing too crazy there. Claire, do you want to talk about our little kitchen setup here?
It's just a little kitchen setup. We've just got the campfire in here. Obviously, we've got a table and chairs. You can't sit on the chairs yet, but we're hoping that we can do at some point, so you can sit around them. Um, yeah, the tables are beautiful, like the apothecary tables, and all the workbenches and the details in the game are just crazy. Um, I don't know if you can see it in
There we go. I
the
got it now.
inside, but yeah, like the
Very
level of
detailed.
details that the devs have done in this game. I think I said to you when I first mentioned this game to you, I was like, it's a cross between it's like Valheim but on steroids.
It
I
is the
think that's what I
Valheim.
said.
It's the Valheim 2.0, isn't it?
It is. It's like, I mean, we love Valheim. We've played it so many times, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's head on upstairs.
So up here is like our linen-y leather working area. So the way the game works is you know, you like every kind of survival crafting game, you have linen, cloth and things like that, and then you build up to make leather, which makes like tougher kind of armor, and then eventually you have chainmail and weaponry. So it's just very similar, very very similar. It's very grindy, but yeah,
Yeah,
spinning wheels.
very, very grindy. I'm kind of zooming in on some of these tables right now, just kind of showing off these details, which is you
Mm,
got the medieval rulers and measuring devices, which is really really cool, and just the detail in this is absolutely amazing.
it's a very beautiful game.
Yeah,
It
so
really is.
we have different kind of hanging braziers, as you can see here. I don't know if I can get in on this one really really well, but yeah, you can kind of see
That's
there.
the metal one, isn't it? We've got the wood one downstairs.
This is. Let me see here.
I
I'm
think
gonna
that is the metal one. I
let's
think it's the
open that
metal
up,
one.
and we can kind of go into the build menu, and I can show you the props that we've been able to have access to. So we have doors and shutters, which is really really nice. It gives you options for left side swing and right side swing on these doors. All your storage, so all of these are available to be used. It looks like furniture, but they're actually functional. Our current lighting is, the cartwheel, the ornamental iron chandeliers,
I think
which,
that's what this one is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. No, I think it's just the iron chandelier, actually. It's the one that's a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
longer. And then obviously you have the tall ornamental chandelier, which is really
Mhm.
cool. And we'll continue on looking through this prop list here in just a little bit. So let me get out of that, and let's go ahead and not pull the bow. So we'll go down that dark corridor in a moment, but we'll head.
Yeah, I think as well, the walls, like the stone parts, are columns that have been added to the walls. It's not that wall there is not a wall that's just built as one. The building mechanics are so smooth and
Yeah,
crazily
yeah.
good.
So there's no
Yeah.
Z fighting
No.
that she's mentioning. The columns, these stone columns you see here, are used for structural support. So there is structural integrity in the game, which is really really cool. The details you see on the beams, whether they're the vertical beams or the horizontal beams up underneath the floor, is really really detailed, which is just really really cool. So we'll head on up the stairs. There's not much up here, but our thoughts and ideas were to have bedrooms.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what we put here. We had three different options for beds. So this is like the middle option, I believe, for the beds. So
I think it is. I think it's the
yeah,
middle of the. I think there's like a single bed. There's that bed, and I think there's a fancier
there's
bed. Yeah.
a fancier bed. Yeah, yeah. So
At the
and then
moment, there's no like sleep requirements or anything in the game, but
yeah. So
the beds are pretty.
and these are the cartwheel chandeliers as well, hanging. You can also see the textures of the underside of the roof. So there's three different roof options right now to choose from. You have a wood shingle style roof, a clay roof, and a thatch roof. So this is the underside of the clay roof. So everything just kind of really flows in together. Very very simple to build with these roofs. I know, just from the experiences in Valheim, Claire can contest to this as well. Building roofs in Valheim is very hard, and here it's very not. So
Obviously, I build all the roofs in Valheim.
yes, you're the roof expert. Let's go to the front first. So we'll open up here and we'll go to the outside now. So you can kind of just see some of the windows. I threw in multiple different style of windows throughout this build, um, which is really really cool. You got this nice ornamental railing that we kind of put as a balcony all the way around, which is really awesome. This fireplace, totally custom built. Um,
Chimney, yeah. It's great.
and so that's really really cool. I added these roof pieces on each side of them, so you can climb over here. So you can kind of see how that is to make it go up vertically, which is a really cool touch. Um, so that's where we initially started. And then once we got that house part completed, I was like, okay, what do we do next?
What's next?
So next is going down here. And we have a couple of different designs. So what I'll do is I'll throw up some pictures here and there um, of what it initially looked like, and then we'll show you what it looks like after Claire did her magic touch. So I'll let her kind of walk through this part of it and explain kind of what we've changed in a way.
It was all outside at first, wasn't it?
It
Um,
was
it's all
outside.
our yeah, it was all outside, and then it was a bit like, well, why don't we just, you know, roof it, and then the signs obviously come in the game, and they are
Yeah, these signs are
exquisite.
amazing.
They're just crazily good.
Absolutely amazing. One of the other
Um,
things, as why I'm zoomed in right here on the sign, if we look up actually at the roof and at the pitches of the roof and in the valleys of the roof, moss will grow there. It's absolutely amazing. If you have roofs right up underneath trees, moss will grow. So, um, just nice little details like that is absolutely amazing.
I
I've
just
thoroughly
love
enjoyed
looking at
seeing
this
that.
game.
Yeah, so, all right, so we can head on down then.
Yeah, so then originally this was just a slope, and I was a bit like, well, put some stairs in, just make it a little bit fancier, and then this is like our working room area. Um, so over here you have armory, like the armor benches. We have the furnace, which is obviously used to melt the metal to use on the armory. And then it's the blacksmith here in the middle with his anvil.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously we have this great big, it's beautiful, this kiln though.
Yes,
The
this is a
furnace, sorry.
big blast furnace.
But
It's
it's so beautiful.
massive, which is really, really cool.
Um, and then I just built some
Yep.
storage shelves in. Again, it's just all mod. I think that's the beauty of it. Although there are pieces, you can blend them, and it's really modular, and it's really intuitive of how to do it.
Yeah,
Even a novice like me can do it basic.
that's right. So let's
Did you
go
just say that's
in.
right? Excuse me?
You're not a novice.
I am.
Um,
On my
so,
window.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're showing the
I'm
benches.
gonna
I
show
know.
some benches, yeah. So you can see here on these blacksmith benches, just the tools, the dust, and just the bits
I've
and
never
bobs
noticed
of
the
it is
dust.
absolutely
The
amazing.
horseshoes.
And with all these details, the frame rates have not dropped hardly at
No,
all.
no.
Performance of this alpha has been very, very smooth. Haven't ran into many issues. Obviously, there's bugs because it is an alpha, but it's been very, very smooth gameplay. Yeah, so we're going to show off Claire's window here.
Yeah, we just thought we'd try some custom windows.
Yeah,
So all
very
this is
nice.
custom. It's not built in. It's like small log pieces and things like that to build the custom windows. You really can build anything you want in this game.
Yes, you
And
can.
we've been to other areas of the map where people have built stuff, haven't we?
Yes, yeah.
So
We've explored this map, and I'll here. Let's just show the map real quick. So let me zoom out. So this is just one bits and bobs of the map. There's four of these currently,
hmm
um, and it takes forever to traverse them. Um, and there's high points, there's low points, there's beautiful views throughout this map, throughout this world. So I kind of just spawned in right here in the Dolavan, and didn't venture out much, and just started building. And Claire got access to the game, and we've put on our brave souls and started venturing out a lita little bit more. So
a little bit, but we
a
haven't
little bit,
gone very far.
yeah. So um, let's see here. Let's just continue out this way, and
Yeah.
we'll work our way back to the bridge
hmm
because there's a special thing at that bridge that I'm really proud of. So one of the last bits of touches we added is as Claire was placing down some of the kilns and the brick kiln or the pottery kiln, however you want to call it. I was building this nice fence and out of the stone walls. This arch piece is also available. So let me open up our build menu again and
Oh, I've
kind of
just realised
show.
what you did. You sunk it
I
into the
sunk it in.
stone.
Yeah, it sinks right in. It does not interfere. So down here you have some fences, which is really, really cool. Obviously, we haven't probably unlocked some things,
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
but again, we're not 100% sure on that.
Mhm.
So yeah, pretty cool, pretty in-depth build mechanics. You have pretty much free range when placing, so you can free place as well as rotate objects on the what is it, the y-axis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
360. Yeah,
360 on the
all round.
y-axis, and then
Yeah.
you can raise up and down as well, which is really really nice. And so you have really good precise control. So for instance, Claire built these custom stairs right here using some stone columns, and was able to precisely place them on different elevations, and you go up them perfect,
Yeah.
which is really really
There's
cool.
no clipping.
Yeah,
You'd think that they were just stairs, the way your character just walks up and down.
yeah,
It's so good,
yep.
so
So
smooth.
another building. So obviously we're going to have a homestead, and then decided let's go ahead and see what else we can do. So the building system currently, you have a plot system. So you have plots and you have one small plot. When I say it's small, it's pretty small to build on. So as you have clans, essentially, you can connect your plots together to expand your building radius. Um, so what we kind of done is once we built our main structure, let me get out of that. We moved our plots around so we
Yeah.
could add on and essentially make a small little town here. So I'm not going to turn too far, but I was like, oh, let's get some get on Pinterest or Mid Journey and get some inspiration. So that's what I did, and decided to build a facade for a bakery. And there's nothing inside, so I'm not even going to go in there. It's pitch black. But just showing off the three different build wall sets you got. So you have like a clay, and then like the Tudor style, and then obviously the stone. So
Mhm.
they fit and mesh together really, really well, in my opinion.
I love the underside because that's not meant to be a supporting
No,
wood thing, is it? I
no,
love
that's
the
just a floor.
underside of
It's
that
just a floor
piece.
piece. Yeah,
It's
that's
just a
just a
floor
floor
piece, but
piece.
the way that you can place it like that on the outside of a building and just give it that level of depth is just
Yep,
amazing.
yep.
It's
So
intense.
then I wanted to try some things with these standing braziers and tried to sink them in. Some trial and error, we finally got it, so which was really
Hmm.
really cool. We got a well, which I love this well. I absolutely love it. And it will be usable for different crafting benches. I believe it's the alchemist, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So you can draw water from that. So then the last thing is we were like, let's build a warehouse. Well, I think our warehouse is bigger than the actual house itself, but
I'm
uh,
sure you said to me, Claire, we go big or go home. I was like,
I think
okay.
that's what we said. Yeah. So so one of the key features on this that I really wanted to try, and in the concept art that I used, there was not an arch per se, but I wanted to try that. So before we go inside here and go across the little sky bridge back into the house, I really wanted to try this arch. So the build pieces are absolutely phenomenal when it comes to that. So under the construction, under these beams, so you have 34 degree, 45, and then 63 degrees. So that's exactly what I did. I used essentially to add this and try to give it also some structural support by using some horizontal beams there going across. So really really cool. Not too difficult to get done. I think I maybe spent 30 minutes on that, which is not bad for build time.
It's not too difficult for you.
And I just love getting out here by these trees. I'm gonna run out here and just looking at the build from this side. Let me lay down so y'all can see. So yeah, there's a few emotes as well that you can use. So uh, it's just beautiful from this side. It's completely different from the other, and I just love it. So yeah, so let's get on up and move up really really
I used
fast.
to think all of it is custom built.
It is all custom built, piece by piece. It's awesome. So um, we can go in. Well, let's look over here first. We'll do the outside. Um, so when I chose this spot to build, this tree just caught my attention. So I was like, I'm going to build by this tree, and we kind of just stuck with that. So we have another well over here. We have a nice little beehive, which is really really cool. The bees are always happy underneath the tree.
I don't know
So
if you can see the moss detail on this well compared to the other well.
yeah, you can see it pretty well.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can examine it.
Yeah, to show
Yeah,
what
there you go. So
happens.
the leaves are sticking through the tree, and now you can see the moss growing. Whereas there's no leaves on this side, and there's no moss growing. So it's really cool. It's such a good model too. Such a beautiful
It's
model.
really beautiful about the well.
Um, you can see also I did like a few round walls there as well. Pretty simple. We got some tannery racks and all that out here. It just fit very nicely in. Oh, it's about to become daytime, so yeah, time changes. We can go up this. Let's go to this side of the warehouse.
The sunrise.
Yep, and then we'll catch the sunrise at the very end, hopefully. So it's going to be dark in here, so there's not much to show, but a little basket, obviously. Hello, little storage basket. Very nice. But again, there's not much in here, and I don't think I have anything to craft, but like a torch. But essentially, there's a lot of beams and just a big open area that can be used as a warehouse. So I thought that was cool. Which I can always tear down one of those braziers and put it in there. So other than that, I don't know if we have anything else to show. I mean, we have the sky bridge, but which leads back into the house. We can go do that. Just don't fall off the stairs.
You're not Claire proof of me
They're
yet.
not flare proof. No. So
Okay.
you can see I connected the warehouse to the main house, and you can see out the windows, which is really cool. Get a good view, and here we are back into the house. So yeah, other than that, I don't have much of anything. Here comes daytime. So you can see what the house looks like and the grounds looks like from the day, which is really, really nice. I want to get up high somewhere. But, and then show you the backdrop, the setting. So it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful landscaping. Different biomes, I believe. And everything's just it's completely different. So it's been a very very good alpha gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, I'm going to put up some screenshots that I've taken throughout the build and throughout just the game in general of different areas in the map, and put that here at the end. But I think what we're going to do, go ahead and sign off for this video. So I just want to thank everybody for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And you know, yeah, this game is going to be heavily featured on my channel for sure, just because of the building and then the style of the gameplay. It's really different, and had a lot of fun with it. So I want to thank Claire as well for joining in this video. Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome. You're
So,
welcome.
so yeah,
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This has been a blast.
It
It's
has
been a
been really
grind,
fun.
but it's been a blast. So,
Yeah,
guys,
it has.
thank y'all again so much. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up if you want to show some support. I also have a Discord links down in the description below, as well as I'm going to link the Pax Dei's website so you can get more information on the game itself in the description. So be sure to head over there and if you're interested and get more information on it. So guys, thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.